What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Living Ill. So today, as you can see from the title, it's a small YouTuber's mass collab channel. I'm reading my paper because my memory's kind of... Okay, the purpose of this, let me kind of explain it as I understand it. Alright, we all know about these new changes with YouTube. They're making it extremely hard for smaller YouTubers to make any type of revenue, to make any kind of forward motion, period. They're just making it extremely difficult. So, the point of this is to shout out some smaller YouTube channels to kind of help each other out, you know, as a community, the way the original YouTube used to be. We'll get to that in a second. But, kind of help each other out as a community. Now, the thing about me is I actually don't really follow small channels. It's not because I have a thing about it. It's just I actually looked and I was like, oh, I actually don't really follow small channels or what I would consider small. My channel is small. My channel is micro mini. And that's cool. I don't do this for the money. I do this for... This is my extra therapy. This is my extra therapy session. Y'all help me out. And it's just a way of, you know, letting out my creativity or whatever comes to mind. Because there's a lot of stuff running around in here. Neither here nor there. But what I decided to do with the people I'm going to shout out, I chose channels that these people have day jobs. I guess that's the way to put it. They're not living off of YouTube. So in essence, they're small, but they're not really small to me. In my opinion, they're not small. But that's the only way I can shout it out because I don't really follow super small channels. It's just because they don't come across my thing, the main page thing. They just don't come across there, and or maybe it's just not what I'm interested in. I really don't know. So the small channels that I do follow, I'm gonna mention them here. One of them actually is the reason why I'm doing this video. I was given a shout out and I was challenged to do this. So I'm challenging you all, whoever watches my videos. You know, maybe you can do it. Maybe you can do your own video and, you know, shout out who you consider smaller YouTubers, or, you know, do it your own kind of way if you don't really follow small ones. Like I said, the people I'm picking are, I don't consider them small, but they still have 9 to 5s, so to speak. We'll put that in quotes. They still have 9 to 5s, and they do YouTube. So that's who I'm going to shout out. But I was challenged by Me+2, so I'm going to put that on the screen. Her channel is her 2 kids. It's her life. Also happens to be my bestie, and my godchild, and my nephew. Whatever. That's not the point. Go follow her channel. I actually genuinely watch these videos, not just because of that. I watch the videos because I want to see. And I'm subscribed because I want to see. So, go check the video out. It's her life. She works and she does YouTube. She does it for fun, but she's a small channel and we got to help each other out. So, yeah. Also, another channel is Taylor's World. Alright, that's my goddaughter. Go follow her. So if you have kids, so as an adult you might not want to follow, but if you have kids, you have nieces, you have nephews, what have you, they may like the channel. I watch it because I want to see the toys and stuff. You already know. I play with toys. So, whatever. So, go look at Taylor's World. Go subscribe. Now, the channels I'm going to list, again, none of these actually follow me. Okay, the ones I'm about to list. These channels don't follow me because they're bigger, to me, they're bigger YouTubers. And you may not know them, they just have bigger channels than what I have. My micro mini channel. I follow a wide range of channels, but I'm only really going to focus on the ones I know for a fact they have day jobs and their main revenue is not YouTube. YouTube is making things difficult based off of one person. And I'm not going to say I feel like it's off of one person. It's making it extra hard. But yet, that person's still on YouTube. I don't even have to say the name, and I refuse to say the name to even get more off of it. Because some people like to do that. That's a bad thing, too. It's a lot of that going around. Again, we'll come back to that. It's a lot floating around in my head. All right, so this is in no particular order. I wrote them down so that I would remember. RJ's Love. I say that's probably the smaller, maybe the smaller of the ones. It's a trans couple, and just following them around. They do vlogs. They do Q&As. I believe they've done challenges before too. Check them out. You know, even if it's not your thing, at least go check it out. Look at a couple videos and see, and subscribe. And then, you know, do your challenge. All right, next we have Mrs. and Mrs. Johnson. That's Red and Ashley, or Shonda, as Ashley calls her. And then they have a son, Bash. They do vlogs. Sometimes they do cooking with Bash. It's just like their everyday life. So go check them out. Lily and Grams. Now they actually have two channels. They have a vlog channel, and then they have I gotta call it a content channel. I follow both actually, so. But on their vlog channel, obviously, is their vlog. In their content channel, they do pranks. The pranks I'm telling you, are hilarious. It's like the littlest thing, but it's so funny. And sometimes they're fails, but they're still funny. So go watch them. They actually have two kids. There's Mariah and Bryce. They're a nice little family. Check them out. See if you like them. I'm going to throw in one of my wild cards, and it's Drew Lynch. Now, some people, if you watched America's Got Talent, I think that's the show that he was on. He was on maybe like some seasons ago when Nick Cannon was still the host, I believe. But he's a comedian. But I really watch it, I'm not going to lie, I watch it for his dog. Now, I know it's actually him doing this, but I watch it for his dog because I love like animal videos and stuff. But he's a comedian, like I said, and he talks about different things. It's not really a vloggy kind of channel. I guess it is. He calls it dog vlogs. But he sits, he talks, and he has his dog make like other comments as if the dog is like having a conversation as well with you. I don't know. I like it. I think it's funny. So I watch it. It's his service dog because I love like the extra commentary from the dog. And he actually just started a new series called Therapy Dog. So the dog is the therapist. It's like animated. Dog is the therapist, and he may come in as the client or something. Anyway, so that's like kind of my wild card in this. But yeah, then we have these two channels I'm about to name will lead me into my rant or my feelings or vent or whatever you want to call it. These two channels I've been following for years. When I say years, I mean years. I mean since old school YouTube days, before Google owned YouTube. So you got Miss PTV. She does vlogs. She does unboxings with her mother. I love, love, love those videos when she unboxes things with her mother, because her and her mother's chemistry is just really funny. So they're like cracking up and have you cracking up at the same time. But we actually used to be in a web series, which I'll get into, back in the olden days of YouTube. Sark has vlogs. She actually has other channels, but I only follow the vlog channel. It's her everyday life, going to work with her dog, her cute little dog. She has a little chihuahua. His name is Sandy. It's just her everyday life. And those are the channels that I chose to pick, because these people work every day and they're still doing YouTube. And these are what we would consider small channels. They're not making millions and millions of bucks, and all they have to do is do YouTube, and then that's it. So, with that being said, the last two people I named, I have been following them since the olden days of YouTube. Now, I don't know how many of the people who watch me remember when YouTube was the new hot thing. It was before Twitter. It was before Snapchat and Instagram. It was before all of these things. and it was not owned by Google. YouTube was its own entity where you could go upload your videos of whatever you wanted. You had actually a limit on your videos. Videos could, I believe it started with, you could only have 5 minutes. When you got to YouTube Partner, then you could get 10 minutes. You could record for 10 minutes. And YouTube Partner was not the same as it is now. YouTube Partner, which I've been YouTube Partner since way back then, it was just based upon like a small amount of subscribers, maybe like 200 or so subscribers or whatever. It was just more of a community thing. And I miss the old YouTube, honestly. And I'm sure some people would agree. If you remember then, it was different. Web series were way different. Actually, the last two people I named, which was Miss PTV and Sarcast, they actually were in the web series that I was in as well. Because we were all such a community. That's the right word. We were all like in the same web series, and web series weren't shot on location here and there and everywhere, and it wasn't like that. You had to phone in your part, and it get all meshed together, and it looked janky as hell, but that's how we did it, and we enjoyed it. It was natural. It was natural. It was raw, and it was just about the creativity of people having fun. It wasn't about, oh, I have such and such subscribers, so I'm at this level, so now I can get this amount of revenue, and so now I can get all these other opportunities, and I can make a life off of YouTube. Now, I'm not knocking those opportunities. Those are great for the people who have gotten there. That's fine. I'm not knocking that. But I do, however, miss the original YouTube, because it wasn't about all these different levels. It wasn't about that. And it wasn't big YouTuber, middle YouTuber, small YouTuber. It wasn't like that. We were just all just a great, wonderful community who didn't mind just collabing. Like, it was several collab channels. I used to do collab channels and all of this. And honestly, once Google came into the picture, that's when I backed away from YouTube for a good while. And the people who may still be subscribed to me knows that this was not even my original channel. I had another channel, which I still, to this day, I can't even get into because of Google. When they made their changes, it made everything difficult. I still don't have access to that original channel. So this became my next channel. And I kept saying I would come back and I wouldn't. And, you know, things, the changes that Google did were like a lot. And like I said, I think it's great for those who can benefit from YouTube and, oh, I saw you on YouTube and now you're famous and you're in movies and you're this, that. That's fine. But then what about the little people? You know, it's kind of like, oh, okay, whatever. So I just wish and I hope some kind of way this challenge will help to get some things moving. And if you know of any smaller channels that maybe I could look at that I might be interested in, and I'm just not subscribed and I've never come across them, let me know. I mean, I might actually like them, might subscribe to them. And the channels, also I wanted to say, the channels that I gave you all, I gave you, because there are other channels that I follow, but they're less consistent. So I wanted to make sure I gave you people who are very much consistent. I don't want you to go look at a video and then you subscribe and then you don't get a new video from a person for 2 months or something. So these people are consistent. Now, anyway, back to old YouTube. It was great back then, and I don't mean to sound like old, but I guess I would be considered an OG YouTuber. Some of these people, those two people that I named, there were other people, but like I said, I went on consistency. It was a great time for YouTube, and I just missed that it wasn't where one person could mess it up for everybody. And if you're not in the know, whatever, it's been everywhere, whatever, but it wasn't where one big YouTuber could mess it up for everybody. So now it's all these different rules before you can make revenue, before you can become a bigger YouTuber, and this person really shouldn't even be on YouTube. But maybe that's their plan, to just single-handedly take down YouTube. I don't know. But they're still on YouTube, and it's messing it up for everybody else. And like I said, I'm not going to mention a name. I'm not going to put it in my hashtags. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm not going to give it any more energy. But just know, I really miss the old YouTube. And are there any people who watch me or from way back when? Do you miss the old YouTube? Because the old YouTube was pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. It was. So, I mean, again, I don't mean to sound like, oh, I'm such an old head or something like that, but it was good. I did all types of videos. I mean, if y'all, I don't know if anybody wants to go back and look at my old channel, they can, because it's the playlist and stuff on there. Like I said, I don't have access to it, so if you comment on the stuff, I can't reply. So I don't have access to it anymore because Google did the whole thing when they started requiring that you had a different Google email for everything. When YouTube first started, it wasn't about that. It wasn't, you didn't have to have a different email for each channel that you made. You could just use one email, and you could have, your multiple channels, which I had 2 channels at the time. So now I have 3 channels. I think 2 of which I don't have access to anymore now. Because the first one, my very first one, I did my artwork on. The second one is when I started doing vlogging and just doing little silly stuff. And then this one is where I am now. That's enough rambling. Go check these people out. Watch a couple videos. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell for notifications. Matter of fact, while you're at it, do that on my channel if you're not already subscribed. Subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. I'm somewhat consistent. I don't go for months at a time unless something really, really happens, but knock on wood. I don't go for months at a time without a video, so I'm pretty consistent. I'm entertaining to myself, so I might be entertaining to you. I don't know. But yeah, again, if there are smaller channels that you all think that maybe I'm missing out on, let me know, and I'll go check them out. On that note, y'all, I'm going to get out of here because as usual, I'm out. Remember to be as ill as you can be. All right, y'all. Peace.